Hi everyone, hope you had a great week. It's Karen. I'm back again to share some health and wellness tips with you. This week we're going to talk about the benefits of stretching, and I'm also going to go through a stretching routine at the end of this video, so you'll be able to have that on hand. Anytime you're feeling tight, if you find yourself sitting for an extended period of time, stretching is just a great way to relieve some of that tension and loosen up the muscles. Thank you all for your comments and your feedback last week. If you have any additional suggestions, my email address will be at the end of this video, so feel free to reach out to me. Hope everybody has a great weekend, stay safe, and we'll be back. So what are some of the benefits of stretching? Stretching may increase your flexibility. This can help you perform everyday activities easier, and it may delay reduced mobility that comes with aging. Stretching will increase your range of motion. It may improve your posture. Working on those hamstrings, your lower back, and your glutes may help you sit in a more upright position. It also may help reduce back pain. Stretching may reduce stress, and it might reduce tension headaches. There are many different types of stretches, including active stretching, holistic stretching, dynamic stretching, which is mostly used by athletes and for exercise, passive stretching, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, also known as PNF, and static stretching. Today, the types of stretches that I will show you will be static stretches. Here are some tips for an enjoyable stretching session. Start off slowly and focus on your form. Make sure you're really thinking about the muscle that you're trying to stretch. Breathe in and out slowly. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Hold those stretches for 15 to 30 seconds. The longer, the better. You want to stretch until you feel a pull in that muscle. You should not feel any pain. If you're feeling any pain, discontinue the exercise immediately. You have the option of stretching while seated or standing, whichever really feels most comfortable for you. And then stretch at least several times a week. Hi everybody, what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a full body stretching routine. I'm going to start off with our neck and we're going to work our way down. So we're going to start off, you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And we're going to hold our stretches for 15 to 30 seconds. From here, what we're going to do is we're gently going to bring the chin forward. And we're going to roll to the other side. Now that right ear is being close to the right shoulder. But you want to make sure you don't bring that right shoulder up to the ear. You should feel a nice stretch along the outside of your neck. Good. We're just going to hold it there for another second. And we're going to come back forward. And come back up. From here, what we're going to do is a shoulder stretch. I want you to bring your right arm out in front of you. Grab just above that elbow. Pull that arm across your body. And you're going to make sure that your arm is going to stay below your shoulder height. So your arm should not be up here. You want it to be below the shoulder height. When you do that, you're going to feel a stretch in your right shoulder. And again, we're going to hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. Great. Now we're going to switch sides. Bring the left arm across the body. Grab right above the elbow. Feel that stretch in the left shoulder. Stretching should feel good. It shouldn't hurt. You shouldn't feel any pain. If you're feeling any pain while you're doing the exercise, it's a sign that you want to stop that exercise. Great. From here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a back stretch. So I want you to cross your hands out in front of you. You're going to interlock your hands. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. Just going to gently roll those shoulders forward. And you should feel this stretch up here in your upper back. Again, we're going to hold that stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. From here, we're going to do a chest stretch. Chest stretch. You can put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. I want you to lift your arms up to the sky as far as you can go. Keep those shoulders back. And you should feel a nice pull across the chest area. And we're going to hold that for a few more seconds. And we're going to move on to the next body part. All right, next up we have our tricep stretch. What I want you to do is bring your arm up, pat yourself on the back. You're going to grab close to your elbow. I want you to apply a little bit of pressure so you can feel a stretch right here in your tricep. And again, you're going to hold that for 15 to 30 seconds. Should be feeling that stretching sensation right here. From here, we're going to move to the other side. Hand up. Pat yourself on the back. Apply a little pressure near that elbow. Feeling that stretch in the tricep area. Now we're going to move on to our forearms. Bring your hand out in front of you. Apply a little pressure to the fingertips. You should feel that stretch right here through the forearm. This one should feel good, especially if you spent a lot of time typing or at a keyboard today. And we'll switch sides. Make sure you're taking some nice deep breaths while you're doing these stretches. Let the oxygen come in. Great. We're going to go on. Our next stretch is our side bend stretch. Going to help loosen up the sides. And what you do is reach up overhead, bend to the side. I want you to feel like you're really lengthening from your arm all the way down your rib cage. Hold that there for a few more seconds. Come back up nice and slow. We're going to switch to the other side. Give it a nice good stretch. And come back up. All right, up next we're going to have our hamstring stretch. So your hamstring's the muscle located in the back of the leg. What I want you to do, you can do this one seated or standing. I want you to bring one leg out in front, a little bit of a bend in the other knee. You're going to hinge forward at the hips, keeping that back straight. Just lean down just a little bit. You can put your hands right on that extended leg. You're going to feel that stretch right through the back of the hamstring. Take a couple of deep breaths. And we're going to come up. Switch sides. Again, bring that one leg forward. A little bit of bend in the opposite leg. Hinge forward with your hips. You can put your hands on that extended leg nice and gently. You're going to feel that stretch right through the back of the hamstring. Take another nice deep breath. And come on up. Next up we have our quadricep stretch. So that's going to be the front of the leg. A couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to show this one seated and standing. So we're going to start off with the standing stretch. If you're capable, I want you to bring your foot up into your hand. Keep your knee pointed straight down. Focus on standing straight up. If you need to hang on to something and have a chair for support, you can do that too. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, and we'll switch sides. Again, nothing wrong with using something for a little bit of support if you need to. And then I'm going to bring this one down to the chair so I can show you how to do this on the chair as well. So I'm going to turn the chair. In this case, I have my right leg on the chair and I have my left leg pointing down. So if you notice, my knee's in the same position as it was when I was standing up. What you can do is just very gently, just lean back very gently. Your back nice and straight, and you're going to feel that stretch in the left hamstring. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you have a nice sturdy chair too. Definitely don't want to have one with wheels. Again, point that right knee towards the ground. You're sitting up nice and straight. Lean back just a little bit to get a little bit of an extra stretch right through that quadricep muscle. Great. You can also very easily do the hamstring stretch in this position too. You can simply extend one leg, hinge again at the hips, lean forward and stretch, and you could do that on both sides. All right, we have one more. We're going to do our calf stretch, and that'll be the last one for today. So you can take a staggered stance, push that back foot into the ground, and you're going to feel that stretch right in that back calf muscle. Breathe in, breathe out, and we'll turn and we'll do the other side. Again, push that back heel into the ground. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Great, and we've completed a full body stretching circuit.